I invited and received some negative reactions to my Ridley Scott video, which I still stand by, but that was nothing compared to what I'm about to say. I'm scared. Galaxy Quest might have been the worst thing to happen to film. Let me preface, I adore Galaxy Quest. I gave it 10 stars on IMDb, which means I consider it to be one of the great movies of all time. I don't know if you can possibly blend more genres than Galaxy Quest managed. It's hilarious. It's touching. It's tense. It's an incredible movie that I cannot say enough good things about. Watch the documentary Never Surrender about its making and its legacy if you haven't. So, with all of that, why do I think it was terrible for film? For it to make sense, you need to understand what GQ was. It was a love letter to Star Trek. It took the concepts of Star Trek and gave us this odd meta Three Amigos Bugs Life story that frequently narrowly walked the line of being a parody. But it never strayed into that territory by referencing things about Star Trek and Star Trek culture, but not outright mocking it or going into absurdist territory like Airplane, Naked Gun, or Scary Movie. So, things like the fact that they can breathe on alien planets.
Hey, don't open that! It's an alien planet! Is there air? You don't know!
Seems okay.
The character who isn't part of the regular cast is doomed to die.
I'm not even supposed to be here. I got screwman number 6. I'm expendable. I'm the guy in the episode who dies to prove the situation is serious. I gotta get out of here.
The wise advisor alien.
By Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warvan, you shall be avenged.
The egotistical actor.
Come on, old friend, old friend! And you stole all my best lines. You cut me out of episode 2 entirely.
All of it was referenced and picked on a little bit, but done in a way that had been unequal to that point. I was too young to notice, but I would not be surprised if most of the reviews for Galaxy Quest were just shocked at how good it was. It told a genuinely good story while also being super meta, and it was so good that some corners of the internet consider it to be one of the best Star Trek movies ever made. And that doomed us. Galaxy Quest came out in 1999, just before the sequel and remake boom we've been in for 20 years now, and Galaxy Quest's quality and success gave Hollywood a roadmap on how to do something they've become addicted to. This movie actually might be as important as Kiss Kiss Bang Bang for similar reasons. I am so glad that the Naked Gun requel came out because there has not been a spoof movie in at least 15 years, and one reason for that is, why would there be? At least not a mainstream one. There's been some straight-to-video ones. You see, Galaxy Quest successfully made a movie where it told a good story with heart and fun while also dropping tongue-in-cheek references to mocked genre conventions. Not parodying, but joking. And now that's become the norm. Movies now feel the need to acknowledge that they know what they're doing is silly or tropey or a cliche. Please don't laugh at us. We know it's funny too, so laugh with us. We're in on the joke you're going to tell, and this has led to people not taking their own movies seriously, which leads to a lack of engagement at best and mean-spirited reluctance at worst. 2009 Star Trek included the doomed red shirt because it had to. It was a trope of the series. And then it killed him comically fast. Abrams is in on the joke. The hero landing is a cliche, and Black Widow is in on the joke. The heroic team pose is cheesy, and Guardians is in on the joke. The Galaxy Quest method has been used successfully and appropriately, don't get me wrong. Kung Fu Panda and Kingsman are both in the same vein of this sort of masterpiece, love letters to something they love. But those are new franchises built to poke fun at their genres out of love and respect. The problem is when Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Doctor Who, the franchises themselves make the same references. It doesn't work when you're the original. You're supposed to be the serious one. I honestly think that it's kind of like that episode of 30 Rock when Jenna gets in a fight with Weird Al. She hates that he's mocking her, so she makes a song that's already funny so he can't parody it. Modern directors don't want to be mocked, so they do it first. I love Galaxy Quest. I'm so glad to have seen it the many, many times that I have. But I think moviedom might be drastically different without it. And I'm not convinced it would be a bad change. See me next time if you subscribe. Bye.